Hey crafty people, it's Tasha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or you haven't already, I would love it if you could hit that subscribe button below. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. It would mean the world to me. Today I'm following up on my video from yesterday where I make a light up card. It was so much fun and so easy that I actually made two in the same afternoon. So here is my second. If you haven't seen my video from yesterday yet, I'll link that up above. It should pop up anytime now. So you can watch that and then pop back here. So I decided to do a slimline card for my second light up card. The first one that I did was more like for a child. This is a little bit more sophisticated, grown up. So I cut my slimline panel out of some beautiful cardstock that I have, and I got one of the beautiful detail layers from I think it's called Nordic trees, something like that. It was a set from last year, a Christmas set from last year from Hero Arts, and you've got these like beautifully detailed tree patterns, and yeah, I love it. So I stamped that and then slid the paper down and then back up to where it was and then up again further, so that I'd got the three trees all in a line. Stamped them with Wow Ultra slow drying embossing ink, and I am embossing them in Wow's superfine platinum. I really love this powder. It looks beautiful and it catches all the details so well with it being superfine, and I just love watching it change like that. It's magic. I did just run it through my dye machine because it did warp a little bit because I was putting so much heat on. So here we're going to start thinking about getting the easy light in. There's 3 lights to each one, and I wanted a light at the top of each of my trees. So I grabbed my mat and craft pick and just poked a hole through the top of each tree where I wanted the light to be. Just make those holes a little bit bigger. I might have to go in actually afterwards to make them a little bit bigger even still. Okay, so I grabbed the 2 pieces that you need for these easy lights. It comes all together in the pack. You've got a battery, which is the bit that I'm showing you now. Not that side. You need to have it with the positive facing up, and you can see the positive on the easy light itself, and then you just slide the battery in, keep pushing until it's all the way, and then that little purple dot, that's the button, and there we go, you have light. It's really that easy, just the 2 pieces. That's it, that's all you need. I did just accidentally tangle the wires slightly, so I'm just sort of separating them back out so that I can start putting my lights where I want them to be. I grabbed some double-sided tape. You do need quite a strong double-sided tape. Cut a piece of that and put that over the back where it says Pearblossom, and that's where you're going to glue the easy light with the battery and the button itself. So you do want to make sure that it's a firm glue, so that firm adhesive, so that it doesn't slip or anything like that. So each little LED is on the end of one of those pairs of wires. It's really easy to see what it is that you've got to do, because literally all you have to do is you put the battery in, check that the lights are working, and then you feed through each little light where you want it to go. So I just tested to make sure that it was seen nicely, and then grab some tape and tape that in place. Now I'm using washi tape here. I don't suggest that you do that. It's what I did on the last card and I had no problems, but this one I got all of the wires in place and then the washi tape just did not hold them at all. The light came back out of the hole. So you want to use something something that's a bit stronger adhesive in order to make sure that the lights and the wires and everything can't move around. So I just went back in and used some of the same double-sided tape that I used on the light switch itself, just to hold them. So I'm just still putting each one through one at a time. I like to just smooth the wire down a little bit. You're not going to see any of the wires on the back, so it doesn't matter how nice or not as the case may be that they look. It really doesn't matter. Nobody's going to see it. It's going to be completely hidden behind the panel of your card, so you don't need to worry about it at all. You've literally just got to put the battery into the switch pack and then choose where your lights are going to go. See, here's where the washi tape just was not wanting to stay. I kept trying and trying, and I don't know why it didn't just straight away just go for stronger tape. So that's why I suggest you just use a stronger tape to begin with. And then here you can see I just gathered all of the wires together and put some more tape over them just to hold them in place. This is where I started to have the real problems with the washi tape, because I tried to turn the switch over and that twisted the wires around, obviously, and because the washi tape was not strong enough, it shifted the lights, and I wasn't happy with where they were then sitting, and I just it was finally at this point that I gave up and used stronger tape, but I just should have done that from the very first straight away. So that's the lesson I learned from this, and the lesson that I'm hopefully passing on. So yeah, just use stronger tape. The actual switch part where you put the battery in and you've got the little pressure switch thing, I wasn't sure which way round to put that, whether you put it so that the battery and the button are on the top, or whether you put it so that they're on the bottom, if that makes sense. So the first card that I did, I had the button and the battery facing up, so that when you pressed it, you were pressing on the actual button, and that worked great. This time I stuck it so that it was facing down, so that when you push it, you're pushing on the side that says Pearblossom Press, but obviously pushing onto the button, and that worked fine. So as far as I can see, there is no difference which way around you want to put it. They both worked absolutely perfectly, which is great. The battery or anything, because obviously if you are posting and something heavy's been laying on your card in the mail, then potentially the battery could be almost worn out by the time it gets to your recipient. So Amanda from Pearblossom Press, she does a fantastic, she puts a piece of paper in that sits between the battery and the receiver inside, that connects when you press the button, and so that just stops it from lighting while it's in the mail. And then she always stamps pull here, and you can just pull it, and that, yeah, so that's a really good idea. You want to use some foam tape to put that up. The battery and the switch are about the depth of 2 layers of foam tape. Amanda does have some in her shop that's like a double thickness, that's the right size. I don't have that, so I just doubled up my Arteza tape. But if you watch my video from yesterday, you'll know that my camera died. This time my camera dies any second now. So you've seen how I put it all together and everything, how I stuck all the wires down. You just want to put the foam right the way around the edge. I put some in the middle as well to support it, and as I said, doubled up, popped that up onto a card base that I had made. I stamped out a Merry Christmas sentiment from the same stamp set and just popped that on, and then there you go, there's my card. I hope that you like it. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and yesterday's video, and you should definitely give Easy Lights a go. I love them. Can't wait to make another. Thank you again to Amanda from Pearblossom Press for sending the Easy Lights to me to have a play with. I hope you have a lovely, safe, happy, healthy week. Stay crafty. Bye.